Welcome back to Indiana Diecast Racing and the Death Race. Today we've got round 2, groups 5 and 6. For group 5, representing Chase Family Racing, Mad Jax is driving an El Camino called 2023. Jax has only placed worse than second once so far. In one of 2 remaining entries for Code 3 Motorsports, Sean DeLong is driving Clan Vizsla, a 2-timer. Sean also took second or better in 3 laps. Teammate to the now eliminated Magic Mike, Demon Preacher is driving a shoebox called Royal Northern. 2 drivers made it to round 2 for G4 Diecast Racing, and Mega G is also driving a shoebox. His is called Shoebuster. G put up the most points of this group in round 1 with 14. Jax and Sean start up front, the shoeboxes of Preacher and Mega G in the back. Mega G pushes Sean DeLong out front from the outside lane. They're single file and the front 2 spin. Sean leads in reverse as Mad Jax attempts to pass Sean. They spread out on the final straight, and it's Sean, Mega G, Jax, and Preacher. Sean and Mega G with the initial speed advantage. Mega G hits the wall and wobbles, but they otherwise seem to be pretty stable until both Sean and Mega G spin exiting turn 2. Jax connects with Mega on the outside lane, sorta helping everyone recover. Jax unable to complete the pass over Mega G, and Sean DeLong and his 2-timer on top after 1. Demon Preacher on the pole for lap 2 with Mad Jax on the outside. Mad Jax pulls slightly ahead of the group and shoots out to the lead. No! Mad Jax is rolled in turn 2 and blocks the entire field. Demon Preacher breaks through, Mega G following. What? Jax is back on his wheels as Demon Preacher takes lap 2. Mega G is second, Sean DeLong third, and Jax fourth. Jax got out to a great start, but that high, heavy cannon just pulled him right over. The power of 3 cars pushes him all the way down the track, and when he hits turn 4, he's able to pop right back up on his wheels, saving himself a point. Jax still lagging behind, however, as Mega G pulls into a tie with Sean DeLong for first after 2. Lap 3 is an all shoebox front row with Mega G and Demon Preacher. Sean and Jax in the back. Mega G with a nose ahead and Preacher slides behind him. Mega G pulls away and Sean spins on the overpass. Preacher flips in the final turn and Mad Jax will zip past to claim second. Not what Preacher needed, and for that matter Sean either, who appears to have lost his wing guns. That was a fast but wild one. Sean takes himself out trying to keep up with Preacher, and Mega G is already on his way to the house when Preacher rolls himself in the final turn. Jax drives from the back to take 3 points. Mega G jumps out to a huge 4-point lead while Mad Jax ties it up with Sean DeLong for second as we head to the final lap. Sean with a big advantage from the pole, points leader Mega G on the outside. Mega G shoots into the lead and they're quickly single file. They're staying right with him, but lap 4 will be fast and smooth. It's Mega G, Sean DeLong, Demon Preacher, and Mad Jax. Mega G mega wins Group 5, racking up another 14 points. Sean DeLong holds on for second place with 9. Chun 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 chun. On to Group 6 with Brawl from Raw Sun God Racing driving a Tankinator called Tankity. Brawl took second behind now eliminated Brian's tank in round 1. Speaking of Arlo Racing, Lord Vornia is representing in his Chevy Colorado called the Gumby Mobile, which he used to edge out FPD's Killa Kowalski for second in round 1. In the last of 4 entries from Road Rage Racing, it's 5-0 in his Hummer, aptly named Rogue Hummer. He won his group in round 1 with 11. And lastly, it's Piper Jean from White Knuckle Speed Shop in a Rescue Ranger called No Rescue. Piper tied Sean DeLong's other remaining vehicle for the win in round 1. Brawl and Vornia start us off up front with 5-0 and Piper in the back. Lord Vornia gets a good jump and slides down in front of Brawl. Piper looking for ways to get around Brawl, and 5-0 is wrecked in the back. Vornia's on his roof and gets smacked by Brawl. Piper Jean takes advantage and pushes through to steal the win. Lord Vornia and 5-0 will take a pair of unfortunate DNFs. Vornia gets in front quickly and smacks the wall in a typical Arlu team attempt to take out the driver on the inside, only Brawl wasn't there. 5-0 rolls in turn 3, righting himself just in time to take the emergency truck runoff, while Lord Vornia takes turn 4 wrong and rolls himself, allowing Brawl to get immediate payback for that early wreck attempt. Piper Jean takes advantage of all the emotion and grabs 4 points from the back outside. The importance of winning from that position cannot be understated. Piper on top after 1. 5-0 takes the pole for lap 2, Brawl on the outside. Piper and Vornia in the back, who actually gives Brawl a push, and Brawl's on his side. He gets upright in turn 2 and they're single file. Brawl re-wrecks in turn 3 and there goes Vornia on the outside. 5-0 and Piper both clear Brawl, but Lord Vornia will take lap 2 uncontested. A wild and unfortunate ride for Brawl, who takes the lead, lands on his side, saves it, then wrecks for a second time, enabling his newfound rival to make the pass and take the win. Piper Jean extends her lead to 2, Lord Vornia now in second. She will look to keep her lead from the pole on lap 3. She takes the lead from the inside and Lord Vornia is wrecked. Brawl laughs as he rumbles on by. 5-0 rolls onto his side and slides through the triangle to a stop as Piper wins and will likely secure her spot in round 3. Brawl lost too much speed and has come off track in turn 3. This one is a triple DNF. It looks like Vornia rolled himself alongside 5-0 and Brawl actually had nothing to do with the wreck, except the smug look on his face as he faced the ailing driver. 5-0 would suffer a similar fate switching to the outside lane and prep for turn 4, which is really odd for a lowish vehicle like that. How much does that roof turret weigh? Lord Vornia may get the last laugh as Brawl DNFs as well, setting up a 3-way run for second, as Piper Jean, sure enough, clinches the group win. Piper gets a nose out front, but it's close. She clips the inside wall as 5-0 drives off the track behind her. Vornia's all over Piper's bumper, but he can't find a way around. Brawl needs to make a move here, but it's not going to happen as Vornia follows Piper into the funnel and the next round. Brawl's on his side, and that'll bring his disappointing run to an end. Both Piper and 5-0 tried to cut down to the inside lane too early, though obviously 5-0 catching the worst of that one. 5-0's dive actually opens the door for Brawl to lock his cannon on Lord Vornia, who himself seemed to be faster than Piper but unable to make a gap. Brawl rolls it in the final turn and destroys any last hopes of seeing the next round. Piper Jean of the White Knuckle Speed Shop convincingly wins Group 6. Lord Vornia of Arlo Racing advances as well. Congratulations to Mega G, Sean DeLong, Piper Jean, and Lord Vornia. This has been Jim D for Indiana Diecast Racing. Be sure to check in next time for more slightly above mediocre diecast racing and the continuing round 2 action of the Death Race.